Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video, and we got some stuff to talk about today. We're gonna jump into it. I need to get my Bluetooth off. I'm hoping my mic is working and everything. Some announcements, and then we'll talk story time and what have you. First off, happy Valentine's Day. We'll probably do some Mario Kart later. Or I said Mario Kart. Then I said Mario Party. We do that on Fridays. I initially had plans to do other things. Obviously it's Valentine's Day, so those fell through, mainly because I wanted them to fall through. Sometimes, especially, and I'll talk about that more in the Mario Party video, but what I will say is Valentine's Day is a special day, but it's so commercialized, like a lot of our holidays, that you get kind of coerced to get into the hype, Oh, you want to show you that you love somebody, you better participate. But the people who actually are in love, they don't succumb to the idea that you've got to do this on one specific day, because there's so many other days during the year that they have to show affection and compassion and all that stuff for their partner. So it gets lost in the sauce, but if you do have somebody, awesome. If you don't, it's okay. You're not guaranteed to have a Valentine every year of your life, And at some point you might lose the person who is the love of your life. But love is not just romantic. It's platonic. It's self-love. It's just so many layers to it. So keep all that in mind, because you can love different things, different attributes, different perspectives of what that is too, right? So that out of the way, you're looking at this screen here, and there's a bunch of games that we have not even seen. I have an updated Game Boy Advance. I saw Fire Emblem was the last game that was revealed, and then all these other games were new. Kirby should have been revealed, but hey, we can check that out. Both the Golden Sun games are here. F-Zero, Metroid Zero Mission, Zelda 4 Swords should be fun. I don't know if you have to have all 4 players for that, because you have the Game Boy Advance Link, but we may visit that at some point, just because, I love Link to the Past. And these Starfy games, I believe that's what that is, but it's in Japanese, but I believe it's Starfy. You got Rescue Team, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And then, just a bunch of these other games here that I don't know if these even came out to America, but they're there. But today we want to play Warioland 4. I was hyped for this. They said it was coming out. Maybe it came out Thursday, but this being Friday here in the U.S. I've been wanting to check it out. I don't remember if I've beaten this. I know I've played it, but I can't say that I've beaten it. So what we got going on, we got the homie Jonas coming back through to play some Mario Party, and then Alpha should be coming whenever that happens. Jamie is not feeling well. So if you're here for her to see her try to hold down a championship, she will not be here today. So I'm revealing all that now in case you were trying to know in advance, because you may not be watching the Mario Party because you've got a Valentine or what have you. You just never know. But yeah, I don't remember even this intro. Like, this looks like it could be a WarioWare situation. Now, we did buy a WarioWare game. I got a deal on that in the pawn shop, and I remember recording some of it. So if you haven't seen it on the YouTube channel yet, it's probably here on Twitch if I did it. But it'll definitely be up there eventually at some point. So yeah, Warioland 4. You had Warioland, which was Super Mario Land 3. So Wario kind of piggybacked off of Mario's name and success and had his own game. Then you had Wario Land, I guess 2 and 3 also on Game Boy Advance or whatever, and then this is the 4th one. So we're gonna put it on normal. Now I've beaten Warioland, excuse me, on Virtual Boy, and I don't know if I put that on the YouTube channel. I don't think I did. I might have beaten that on like emulator or something like that, but I definitely beat it. I remember beating it. Virtual Boy games are not available on Switch as of now. That could change, you never know. It's a small library of games. So it should be easy to emulate those, but you know, they could put filters on it to where it's not just red. Like the emulator I was playing it on was just black and white, which was a lot easier on the eyes than looking at red and black all the time. Entry passage, okay. Hall of Hieroglyphs. So yeah, I don't think I've played this at all. This all looks foreign. I might have messed with it on emulator for like a half second, but didn't do anything else. This just all looks foreign to me. So jump is A, got it. Okay, they're trying to teach you how to play. You press down to go down the pipes. A to smash these enemies. And I guess you can jump up here. So I don't know how long this game is or what the requirements are. So we got 1 out of 4 of those. B to smash blocks, we knew that. B and A to jump. Does that actually work? Okay, you can still do both there. Alright. Oh look, some more there. You can smash that. I'm gonna take these coins. I feel like my bedroom slippers were cramping up my feet a little bit. That's not good. I'll take those off. But they're comfy slippers though. They're just not... Okay, R. Was that like a... Oh look, that did do something. So you got a supercharged one. R and then A. Okay, so R... So you press B to headbutt, or to do the, you know, shoulder, but R... Maybe I'm pressing the wrong R. I'm supposed to... Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm definitely pressing the wrong R. So B is what gets you through the blocks, but you've got those other blocks that you've got to use R to get through those. And you've got to press R and A to get through these, I think. Yeah, so you can press R, but you've got to have the thing in front of you. Yeah, the yellow charge thing. If that ain't there... So maybe we're screwing that up. It looked like he picked up the block, right? Okay, I have no idea how I did that. Oh, you can just hold B. So you just walk up to it, you don't press anything. And the longer you hold B, you can throw. Okay, I see. I want to see what's over here though. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just go up like it says to. So you can kind of just hold whatever direction. Yeah, I definitely didn't play this game. Because I remembered some of the controls and everything. This is kind of fun though. It's pretty chill. That's what I don't understand. How do you get through that? We are going to create a suspend point, though. I don't know how I did it. Was it L and R? Yeah, it was Z, L, Z, R. Let's go ahead and create a suspend point right there. It's not really helpful telling us what to do there, but we do know that there was an option to go a different route. So let's check that out real quick. There's probably some kind of secret or something that I'm leaving back there. And I hate to do that, but... Oh, you know what? I didn't realize you could do that. You can... Oh, he took one of my hearts. I just realized that too. I was like, you know what? We have... we had like 4 out of the 7 or whatever. Is that 7? 6? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, you know, that was the way to go, was back up here. We just messed up. It's all good, though. I thank you guys for watching on Twitch. We're not streaming on YouTube yet, so you'll see this on YouTube after you see the Mario Party, assuming we do Mario Party. So I'll be explaining some of this stuff twice. But I said what I said because not everybody watches the same stuff. You might watch this and not watch the Mario Party. You might watch the Mario Party and not watch this, you know. But I'm happy. I'm content right now. We had some stuff go on with the house. You know, we had a mouse. If you see my storytime video from back in the day, where oh, there you go. You're supposed to roll. You were supposed to... Okay. It wasn't that clear that you're supposed to do that. Well, I screwed that up because there should have been a way to get that jewel. Well, we'll just have to leave it. But yeah, we had a mouse in the house, and I needed that one out of here before any kind of parties or get-togethers. I succeeded at that. Amen. I just can't stand mice, to be honest with you. But look, it was all good. But I wanted to know where their entryway was. Like, how were they getting in here? That was concerning to me. Okay, so we made it through the first little world, first little level, that is. We got all 4 of those. Cool. We didn't get that big gem that was up there, but it's all good. Yeah, we had a mouse in here and everything. It was 1, thankfully, and not a whole bunch. I got rid of it. The problem was that I needed to see how they were making their way in my house. It looked like there was some entryways in the back. You have these little shutters near your crawl space or near your basement, and you keep those closed when it's cold out, and you open them when it's warm out. In other words, the air, that's in the crawl space, you want to let it out when it's hot air. When it's cold air outside, you want to keep whatever warm air in, because the ductwork should all be insulated. There should be insulation around that, because all the heat that's coming off of them is lost. And if that heat can stay in there and maybe rise up into your house, cool. Well, I noticed when I was going through that whole dishwasher saga where I had a leak in the dishwasher, beginning of 2025, that I finally identified. It was creating moisture and stuff like that in the crawl space, and that's a good environment for pests, for rodents, right? They're like, hey, there's water here, it's warm in here, because evidently what I found out was when these inspectors were over, that part of my ductwork fell, and that was a symptom of a problem that I had earlier, which was not only was the dishwasher messed up, but it was colder in the house, right? It was, I don't know, home run derby. Let's do the home run derby. But look, wait, hold on. How's this going? So they got like, oh, hold on. Let's run that back. Man, that's kind of slow. I know I'm cheating at this, but laziness. Oh, so two foul balls and everything. Okay, so home run. So hang tight. We're going to go let Jonas back in the house, and we'll finish our story. Really? Y'all cheated me out of that. They cheated me there. Thought you were Jonas, my bad. He was here. He went to grab something to eat.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure the meetup spot was here, not at the theater. So
we weren't 100% sold that that's what we were going to do, because we didn't know what time you were coming. So I told him, hey, don't wait on you. Worst case, we'll just stay here and chill.
Okay.
But if folks still want to head over there to it, he was like, hey, we can just go to the theater, and he would get snacks. But I was like, nah. If you have an opportunity to eat food, that's better than getting movie food.
Of course.
So I'm back here. I'm playing this WarioWare.
Okay.
Streaming some of that. But I was telling a story about what happened earlier this week. So you'll hear it again if we play the Mario Party.
Okay.
But they got these mini games in here. So yeah, your boy Alpha Dog Wolf is in the building. I'm gonna play this for a little bit longer. I don't even care about striking out or whatever. They have these mini games in this that are kind of like the WarioWare joints. Except you play by yourself. At least that's what it looks like. I thought I had played this, which is what I was telling the audience. But I really didn't. I didn't really mess with this like that. I'm going to exit this. We were just trying to play the actual level. Spoiled Rotten. Okay. And the graphics on this was pretty good for back in the day. Like, it looks good on this TV now. But if you told me this was a Game Boy Advance game with some of the cutscenes, I was like, oh, it was definitely late in the life of Game Boy Advance that they were able to.
Is WarioWare or WarioLand?
WarioLand 4. The new joint.
Yeah,
well, it's a new old game it's on.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
They upscaled it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it was on a portable, and they put that into. Looks good.
So it's pretty laid back. I would say there's more going on in this than in the GameCube game. You know, GameCube had a Warioland game on it, and it was mostly just collecting treasures, not a lot of action going on. But this so far, it looks like there's stuff going on.
It looks like something out of Ren and Stimpy.
Definitely. So it looks like you can't hit the face. You gotta hit the hit the sides there. Hit the back.
Biceps.
Stage clear. Oh, he's doing all the poses that I did when I was in high school.
The Hulk Hogan poses.
Yeah, well, the Greek Olympian poses and all that. So yeah, there was a mouse that I wanted to deal with, and although the mouse was gone, there was no signs of mice. I was real curious as to how they were getting in my house. So we had these guys, or it was supposed to be one guy, come over and, you know, do like free pest control. I heard about them on the radio. Shout out to Rock 92. So anytime there's a free inspection, you owe it to yourself to take advantage of it. The problem is whenever there's a free inspection, it's going to be some BS that you're going to deal with. It's always going to be, so wait, what is happening here? There's all these different passages. I don't even know if I'm ready. This is the right way I need to be going. So wait, no, entry passage was the first one, and we did that one. So let's check out Sapphire. There's probably a best order, and I just don't know. Like if I leave here and go back to the entry passage, we did Hall of Hieroglyphics, okay? And we also did, I guess Spoiled Rotten was, yeah, we just did Spoiled Rotten. So we don't need to do it again. I guess that was everything in that little area. Let's do Emerald Passage. That looks like it sounds safer than Sapphire. Palm Tree Paradise. So we'll do this one more and then we'll end it. But for the sake of the video, that person decided not to come that day because of the weather, and they came the subsequent day, okay, which was yesterday. And what I was trying to convey is that whenever there's a free estimate, there's going to be some boo-boo that comes with that, which is they're going to charge an absorbent amount of money. Oh, I shouldn't have broke that. I should have. It's all good. They're going to charge an absorbent amount of money when they actually give you the quotes. And this situation was no different. A guy brought another guy here, and they were like, hey, can we look in your crawl space? Sure. Now, the nice thing he did was point out the ductwork that was bad under the crawl space. I thought my ductwork was okay. It's not the best. And a lot of times people want to upsell you on stuff and get you to get stuff that you... This is some interesting music. Get you stuff that you don't necessarily need, you know what I mean? It's nice to have something brand new, but if something's working, you don't need to really mess with it. It's when you start messing with stuff that's fine that you start having problems. You know, you start changing valves and stuff in a car. Suddenly the car doesn't work the same because all the gunk and everything that was holding it up correctly before is no longer there. You just never really know. Anyway, dude was nice enough to point out that one of the ducts was disconnected, but he wasn't trying to do me a solid and hook it back up. He was like, oh, it's too hot and blah blah, just a bunch of excuses. And I know now that it doesn't matter that it's hot. You could still probably put it back on there. It's insulated. He just didn't want to help me out. I guess he felt like if he pointed that out to me, I would pay the absorbent fees that he was offering. I get this. You're probably asking, like, well, how much is it to just deal with mice in a crawl space? If that's where they are to begin with, right? Because you can go to Walmart and get Decon or some cheap stuff, right? But these guys were like, hey, it'll be $938. I kid you not. $938 to come out here. They wanted to do an annual setup where it's like, if you do it right the first time, there should be no coming back. Yeah, he wanted to put boxes. I'll say, I'm going to tell this story again in the Mario Party, but I'm going to be quick here and say that I won't break it down on this video. I'll break it down in the Mario Party if people care. But $320.80. That's for the boxes that he was going to put under the crawl space to catch mice. Okay? So then he's like, we could also put some mesh around your HVAC because we feel like that's where they're coming around too. You know, when you got an AC unit, there's space around it usually, and it's connected to your house, but there's a gap there for whenever you get that for me. Yep. Whenever you take that out. Well, the crazy thing there was that cost more than the actual boxes for the mouse traps. They wanted $1,700 for that. $1,744 to be exact. Okay. So I kind of.
Jamie this time?
Huh?
You left Jamie behind? Oh, she
No, she's not.
Oh, that's right. She's sick.
Yeah, she's sick. I've not seen her all week, and yeah, she's not going to be. As far as I know, she probably won't be doing any socializing this weekend. But we'll see what she says.
Yeah. So while they're catching up,
Too bad she got to miss out.
that cost more than the actual.
We're talking about having her sit in the corner with a mask on.
Yeah.
That cost more than the
I would do
actual
that.
service that was needed, which is kind of crazy. So I wonder if we could throw him up there. Oh, we could. Awesome. That's how we're supposed to get this gem here. I wonder if there's like a... Do you jump? No, that's the background there. So I don't know. Do you just fall all the way down here? Like, what was the point of coming in here? Okay, no, you can just keep going this way. Oh, that looked like a hidden room over here. It was a hidden room.
Yeah, I brought some cookies for everybody.
Okay, cool. Appreciate it.
You guys want some? Mind if I use a fork? I got myself a salad.
Sure. This guy just, it's going to sound weird, but some guy shoved something in my mouth and now I can barely move. So you can swim and everything else. This is pretty, I like how they switch up the gameplay on this. I have
mind
to say
if I turn on the
respect
light so I can, or do you?
That's, turn it on from there.
Thank you. Oh, sorry.
So we got the key. The key is going to help me get out of here, so. That means we're close to the end of this level. Like I said, we'll do this level and then we'll end it.
So I'm guessing you're waiting till your birthday to unbox your gifts?
Correct. For those of you who don't know, birthday is tomorrow. And that was always the interesting thing about this game. You got to figure out where the exit actually is. It could be anywhere. So I do remember that. I think is it the GameCube one that's like this? Okay, so it ain't this way. It ain't this way. Hopefully I still have enough time.
So just like Sonic, you got a timer.
You've got a timer, and in here you've got to figure out where the actual exit is. I don't remember it coming over this way.
Greek salad looks pretty good. So it's got the feta cheese on it.
Oh, I don't know. I've never had it before. It looks like it does, but
Okay.
yeah, this is the first time I've ever had this, so I don't know.
And
Yeah,
maybe this
like
isn't where we need to go.
just don't
Maybe
like
we
the
needed to
red
go all
onions,
the way
like
back
raw
to the
onions.
beginning.
Mm-hmm.
They usually have them take it out.
Sure, I understand. I'm good with all of it.
37 seconds. Am I going to make it?
What was that from Harris Teeter?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I went to get this. I was telling him, I just got off work. I haven't had a chance to eat yet, so I needed to get something.
I feel you.
Usually,
I feel like these are at the beginning of the
got a
stage.
large pizza from
And
them,
it
like,
is.
after last
Amen.
time.
Now
Yeah.
that you're on the
And
good
that-
path.
Yeah, no, well, I can't anymore. The medical officer says so.
Okay, y'all, so we did that. I don't know if I found all the
I
pieces.
like-
Oh, I did. I have no idea what that
So
circle
how's that
is.
affected you mentally since you just put the switch on and you're just like, okay, this is what it's gonna be.
No, well, I mean, it's not really much of a change for me because this eating like this is the norm. Is the, well, yeah, that's the norm.
So
for me.
then
Like,
now
eating
we've got
pizza
this
is
key here.
abnormal for me. Yeah,
Okay.
eating this stuff, this is the norm. So no, it's not really unusual.
So look, we got the emerald one, so that means there's 3 more. Okay, so next time when we come back, we'll take on Wildflower Fields. If you enjoyed this content, let me know. Leave me a like,
Yeah,
comment,
absolutely.
subscribe, share.
I eat the same.
And I am going to
every
see you
day.
in the next
Yeah,
one.
And I eat the same dinner
For
every
myself,
day, too, like Monday through
Jonas,
Friday.
Alpha. We'll see you in the next one. Other Yellow Hat Guy is out.